I'm Ashely Hidalgo, and I'm an IT support specialist. As an IT support specialist, I help support end users with their computer needs and network support services. I currently work for the U.S. Army as a contractor in support of Installation Management Command. And what I do is help support the support services for soldiers, contractors, and their families abroad. Usually I work by myself, but occasionally I do have a team of people who do support me. I work with a project manager who oversees the kind of projects that we do, as well with our team lead, who is our #1 resource for understanding the tips and tricks of the networks that we're working on, and a couple of other help desk technicians. I log in and I come into the office in the morning and I look at my schedule for the day. I pretty much confirm it with the secretary that I would work in conjunction with to ascertain the day and be able to prepare to support those meetings on a technical level. Then I would go onto my computer and check my ticket queue and see what kind of things the other VIPs and other end users in my unit would need support for. There's always something to do during the day. Someone always needs something, and we would kind of just tag team that through all the meetings. That takes me throughout the entire day. It's tickets, tickets, tickets. It's really supporting literally any little need, from making sure like a application is working correctly to if the network is down, making sure that the people above know what's going on. I actually grew up in New York City and I moved to New Jersey, ended up getting a degree at Penn State University, and then got that degree in psychology. I ended up working for a crisis support line where I actually was the program manager for a crisis text line supporting teenagers in the Northern Virginia area. And that's where I really got my skills for crisis counseling and support. And I think I came to a point in my career where I was looking for a change. I was offered an opportunity to live abroad in Germany, and I took it as an opportunity to change it up and go into the tech field while we had some transition time while going abroad, and ended up working to get my first IT support position for the U.S. Army. I did do a lot of self-study. I studied a lot by myself, and I studied for the CompTIA 8+ first. And that also led me to understand that for the baseline IT support level for U.S. Army, I needed the CompTIA Security Plus. So I studied for the Security Plus and got my first job. Having studied for the CompTIA 8+, it forces you to do real-life simulations. It makes you go on the spot and pretend like you're doing something on the job. So it really helped me prepare for in-person questions and end user support. To be a successful IT person or IT support, you definitely have to be a people person. You have to be an excellent listener. You have to be a person who is very attentive to details. Any time of day, you'll have a person who's having a crisis. They'll have an issue which is preventing them from being able to do their job throughout the day, and it's your job to be there and help them get through that. I think that becoming an IT support specialist after transitioning from being a crisis counselor really surprised me in the way that the technical field is so much more than just the technology itself. It's knowing how to properly research and get to know how to ask the right questions about what you're trying to support. And I thought it would just be knowing how to fix a hard drive or, anything actual hardware related, but it's so much more than that. I am a military spouse. My husband works for the U.S. Army, and for me, being an IT support specialist and having that skill as we travel around the world is very crucial and important for me in many ways. And I would say that as a family member, to be able to feel like I can contribute and to be able to participate in that way is very, very big for our family. I spend my free time traveling a lot. Being able to be stationed overseas, we have the opportunity to travel a lot of different countries, and as a byproduct, I really love to take photographs of those countries. I love photography. Somewhat related, I liked to maintain a social media presence online, IT related. I see myself as branching into maybe some cloud services and cybersecurity support. I really love the idea of working more in like a networking and a more security type field. If I were to encourage anyone in the military community to pursue a tech career, I would highly encourage them to go to their local education center and get a hold of some of the resources that they have available for people in our community. I have had many opportunities to get things either paid for in terms of certifications or either just have free training, such as getting access to a free Coursera account where you can have literally any kind of training you can think of, from Amazon Web Services to Google Cloud Services to, think of it and it's in there. Even courses from different universities and companies such as IBM. Being an IT support specialist is a very interesting career because you need to be the kind of person that likes to help. Obviously, you need to be able to feel happy in providing the support that other people desperately need. And I think in me, I have a very high level of compassion for people who are having struggles with IT issues. So being able to facilitate those issues has been a very big proponent and very inspiring when you do finally find that solution and the person is happy and you are the magician during that event. It's really a great feeling.